Penal Colony number 6 or Black Dolphin, the worst prison in the entire world. When they want to compare this place, they use Nazi concentration camps as an example. So why is it called Black Dolphin? This prison has a very nice looking entrance and it doesn't show its true color. There's also a black dolphin statue in the front. This prison is a very quiet place, and when you enter it, you don't hear much, and you don't see anybody either. It's just quiet hallways. All the prisoners are in closed cells. But there is a rule that the prisoners should see the sun once in a while. How do they take them outside so they can get some fresh air? To do this, they handcuff them and close their eyes, and armed guards push them from behind. If you hesitate for a second, you will be hit with a stick, and if they're not behaving, they take them right back to the cell. They say in the last 20 years, 2,700 people have died in this prison. Not killed by other prisoners because they don't really contact with each other. They were killed by the guards. They were either tortured, beat up, or other types of punishments. These stats came from Russia itself. It might be way higher than that, but we don't know. You could say in Black Dolphin, there is no blind spots because cameras are watching every angle. Even when they're on the toilet, they're being watched. So even when the guards are beating the prisoners up, they're being watched. But it's no problem because they have an approval from higher ups, and you don't have to be gentle with these prisoners. Anybody that's in this prison is spending the rest of their life here because only lifers are in this prison. And whoever enters this prison has to say goodbye to everything they have, because even if they die, nobody gets the body. When you enter this prison, it means you're gonna die here, because there's no visiting either. Penal Colony number 6 is one of the oldest prisons in Russia and Europe because this place was opened around 1745. Like we said, this is the worst prison and everybody is a lifer. But what did the prisoners do? The prisoners committed these crimes: cannibalism, pedophiles, serial killers, and terrorists. Most of the prisoners did these crimes. There is 700 prisoners in Black Dolphin, and together they killed over 3,500 people. And that's the pedophile, the cannibalist, or the terrorists. It's good to know that out of all the people, the pedophiles have it the worst because they're punished way more than the others, even more than the terrorists. One of the famous prisoners is Igor Tischenko. If you've seen our video about the Russian mafia, you'll know this guy's group. This guy basically kills 7 people of the rival gang on the street. And he has life in prison in Black Dolphin because he killed 7 people. There's another serial killer in here by the name of Mikhail Popkov that killed a lot of people, but only 5 of them have been proven. These are considered the not bad people. Like Vladimir Nikolayev is a cannibalist and he is in this prison. This guy really liked human meat and he used to make different dishes with it. He even liked to offer it to his friend, and one of the people he kills, he cuts off the thighs and give it to his friend and says it's a kangaroo thigh. The reason he used kangaroo is because his friend was Russian and didn't know what a kangaroo looks like. But his friend realizes that this is human meat and he tells the police. That's how they get him, and they realize, wow, this guy is actually a cannibalist. In this prison, there's a policeman by the name of Mikhail Popkov. This was a policeman that raped over 81 people, and he didn't let go of any of them and killed every single one. This is the amount he confessed to. If anybody wants to leave the cell, there's only one way. It's not just one door either, it's 3 layered. 2 metal doors on each side, and there's a cage in the middle, which they use to handcuff and blindfold you. The prisoners have no hope for leaving, except death. They can only leave when they die. And their body is not given to anybody. If you're a good prisoner and listen to the guard, you can make 4 phone calls a year. But you have to be well behaved. The smallest mistake gets that right taken away from you. And if they're well behaved, they can see the sunlight 30 minutes a day. And they're not gonna go outside. They go in a room. The outside part is a 4-wall room, which the roof is replaced with a fence where you can see the sky and sun. So they're not gonna go into the yard. There's 700 prisoners and they each have their own cell. So they're pretty much in a shoe. Each door has a plaque which has the information of the prisoner and what they did. And that's for the guards to know who they're gonna deal with. Is this a cannibalist or a pedophile? Is this a terrorist or a serial killer? When you're in this prison, you're all alone, and the only people you see are the guard. You're not allowed to have contact with other prisoners. They're gonna feed you through the hole as well. It's not like you go to a cafeteria and eat with your friends. Each cell is 2 square meters, and in that little area, there's a toilet and sink. There's also no window either. A lot of people in this prison have starved themselves to death, but the guards don't care about that, and when they die, they take the body and cremate it. There's a lot of bad prisons in the world, but Black Dolphin tops all of them. But a lot of people don't believe that. They say this is guaranteed the worst prison in the entire world. If you've seen our video about Guantanamo Bay, you'll see that the prisoners over there have a better time than these guys. Please let us know, are places like this necessary?